so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to do a holiday makeup tutorial, and I thought about it and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make this a full-on drugstore makeup tutorial because not everybody is like us. Not everybody wears makeup on a regular basis. Some people will only wear makeup for a special occasion, a holiday event, or something like that, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make this tutorial easy and where I use products that you can find at the drugstore, at Kmart, Walmart, places that are just easy to get to and easy to find these products, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. So that's what I wanted to do today. I focused on just very like highlighted skin, like my eyes are very glowy and highlighted, my face is super highlighted, and then I did a bold lip. So if you want to see how I got this look, if you're excited about the holidays, then just keep on watching. I'm starting off by using the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. This is my favorite foundation ever. I know you guys have seen me do my foundation like a million times, so I'm going to make sure this is quick. I'm just applying it to my face with my Real Technique sponge, and I just love the way this makes my skin look. It's not cakey, it's not drying, it covers very, very well. I did see this foundation at Target on clearance, so I'm getting a little nervous that they might be discontinuing this foundation. I will be so upset. Now I'm taking a little break, using my little Santa mug from Target, so cute. Moving along to eye primer, I'm using the Milani Eye Primer. I kind of forgot that I had this, so I'm happy that I dug into my collection to, find some things that I totally forgot I owned. I'm setting that primer with the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. You don't really have to set it though. It was totally not necessary, but I did anyway. I filled in my eyebrows off camera, and then I'm taking the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette and taking that light peachy brown. This is going to be my transition color. I'm buffing it in the crease and kind of blending it upwards in circular motions. And then once that's done, I'm taking this light medium brown. This isn't going to add too much color. I'm just kind of building up my crease and everything. I really like doing that, so I'm putting that on the outer V and then bringing it up into the crease. And then I'm going to put this cream eyeshadow on my lids. This is like a shimmery gold. I thought it would be really pretty as a base for the shadows that I'm going to be using pretty soon. You'll see later. I'm picking up that chocolatey brown from the Sonia Kashuk palette and putting it right in the outer V. Like I mentioned earlier, I like building up my eyeshadows, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just applying it right to the lid and then lightly blending it upwards into the crease. Does anyone remember when I was super obsessed with these Maybelline quads? I was so obsessed with them. This one is like, I forgot what it was called, like Gimme Gold or something like that. I'm mixing the last two shades, and I wanted my lids to be very shimmery, so that's why I picked that quad. And honestly, I was looking through my collection and I saw those quads and I was like, I need to pick one up and use one. So now I'm taking the L'Oreal Pressed Pigment in Amber Rush. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows. It's so beautiful. And I'm putting this right in the middle of my lids. You can actually put this all over the lids if you want, but I decided to use L'Oreal's Iced Latte. I put that right in the inner portions. This is just a very like pale gold. It's like a white gold almost, and I thought it would be really pretty to have like a transition. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it looked really pretty in person. Now I'm taking the two lightest shades of the Sonia Kashuk palette and putting it right underneath my eyebrow. That's going to be my brow bone highlight. And then once that's done, I'm just going to pick up the peachy color and then the medium brown and just lightly blend out the edges so that I don't have any harsh lines, and just to make sure that everything is blended. You know what I mean? You don't want anything to look patchy. So now I'm going to use concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin, and I'm concealing my under eye like discoloration, and then I'm also cleaning up my edge. Now for mascara, I'm using L'Oreal's Telescopic. I've tried some different drugstore mascaras lately and nothing compares to this. Like, this adds so much length. If you guys have any mascara recommendations, let me know down below. I would be happy to try them out. Now I'm just going to conceal my chin and forehead. I had some like little acne scars on my chin, and then I like to just add a little bit of concealer to my forehead just to help cover those like forehead wrinkles. I hate them so much. So now I'm taking a little bit of Covergirl's loose powder and setting my concealer. This powder is awesome, but use only a little bit. If you use too much, then you can look very, very dry, but a little bit goes a long way, and it just looks so beautiful. I love it. So now I'm using that Maybelline Quad again, and just I'm working on my lower lash line. So I'm taking those two last shades, and that's gonna be on the outer portion of my lower lash line. And then I didn't show you, but I took Amber Rush, and this is going in the inner portion of my lower lash line. And then I'm just taking a domed brush by Eco Tools and blending everything out. And then I'm gonna go back in with mascara and just do my lower lashes. Okay, moving on to the face, I'm using Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Bronzer. This is my favorite contour shade ever. Like, it definitely passed, I think, the Kat Von D shade in the Light palette. I know it's crazy to say, but I really, really do like this shade to contour. It just is really nice for people who have pale skin, to be completely honest. Now I'm taking that Rimmel Trio, and I'm using the bronzer in that palette. This bronzer has a little bit of like a glow to it, so I thought it would be perfect for this look, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. So I'm applying it to the same areas where I contoured. And then I'm taking this Fergie blush, I will leave the name down below, and I'm just adding a little bit to my cheeks. And then to chisel out my cheeks even more and just clean up my contour, I am taking that CoverGirl loose powder again and just applying it right there to just clean up my contour, like I just said. And then I decided to use Iced Latte by L'Oreal as a highlighter, and I actually love the way it turned out. It looked really, really pretty. It wasn't chunky, it wasn't glittery, it wasn't greasy, so I really liked how that looked. Now I'm wiping off my powdered beard, or whatever you want to call it, and I'm moving on to lips. I'm using this lip liner by Jordana, and I'm just outlining my lips. I outline my lips just so, like, I feel like it helps with the bleeding and feathering, especially since I have very small lips. I feel like I get lipstick everywhere. Now I'm taking the NYX Suede lipstick. This is in Vintage, and I am filling them in. I love the way this lipstick looks. It's so gorgeous. And after that, the look is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love the way this holiday makeup look turned out. I really, really do like it, and I hope you guys liked it too. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.